Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a little girl who had a terrible toothache. She had tried everything to get rid of the pain, but nothing had worked. So her mother took her to the royal dentist. The royal dentist was a very wise and experienced man. He looked at the girl's tooth and said, "You have a cavity. I'm afraid the only thing that can help you now is a magic tooth, but I don't have one here. You will have to go to the tooth fairy and get one from her." The girl was very sad, but she didn't want to have a toothache anymore. So she went to see the tooth fairy. The tooth fairy was a tiny yet powerful creature who lived at the end of the rainbow. She had lots of magical teeth in her treasure chest, but she only gave them to children who were really, really good. "I'm not very good," the girl said sadly. "I often misbehave, and I'm not kind to my baby brother. I don't think you can help me." The tooth fairy looked at her and smiled. "Being good or bad has nothing to do with getting a magical tooth. That's not how things work here. All I need from you is one of your old teeth." The girl reached under her pillow and pulled out a tooth. She had been saving it for the tooth fairy for weeks. She put the tooth in a bag, thanked the fairy, and went home. That night, the girl put the tooth under her pillow and went to sleep. In the morning, when she went to look for the tooth, she found something very strange. Instead of a shiny new tooth, the tooth fairy had left her a finger. The girl screamed and ran to her mother. "Look what the tooth fairy brought me. She gave me a finger instead of a tooth." Her mother looked at the finger and then at her daughter. "Well, this is certainly strange. Let's go see the royal dentist and ask him what to do." When they told the royal dentist about the finger, he said, "Don't worry, I know exactly what to do." He took the finger, put it under his microscope and said, "This is no ordinary finger. This finger belongs to the magic beanstalk." He took the finger and planted it in a pot of soil. Then he put the pot on a shelf and said, "In the morning, we will see what has grown from this finger." In the morning, the girl came running to the royal dentist. "What has grown? What has grown?" The royal dentist smiled. "Come, let us find out together." He and the girl looked at the pot and saw that a small beanstalk had sprouted from the finger. "Oh, the magic beanstalk," the girl said. "I have heard stories about it. If we climb to the top of the beanstalk, we can reach the land of the fairies and ask the tooth fairy for a new tooth." So the girl and the royal dentist climbed up the beanstalk. They walked past the clouds and saw the beautiful house of the tooth fairy. They knocked on the door. The tooth fairy opened it. She was very happy to see the girl and the royal dentist. Come in. How can I help you?" The girl explained to the tooth fairy that she needed a magical tooth. And the tooth fairy said, "Of course, I have just the tooth for you." She went to her treasure chest and pulled out a tooth. It was the most beautiful tooth the girl had ever seen. She thanked the tooth fairy and went home with the royal dentist. And from that day on, the girl never had any more toothaches, and the tooth under her pillow never turned into a finger again.